Well, hi, this is Jay Arthur, author of Lean Six Sigma Demystified and the QI Macros. Now, I want to take you on a little trip back through time. This is actually how I learned how to do control charts with calculators and sheets of paper. All right, so we had these control chart selection trees, so you had to figure out what chart you should be using based on what you were trying to do. And then we had all the formulas on the back side. And then what you would do is you would sit there with your little calculator and take your data and hammer out all the analysis and come up with things and calculate the control chart limits and then draw them on here. And I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually a P chart. This is a P chart from way back when. So that's how we did it. Now, one of the things that I noticed when I did that was I was always thinking about, well, I have to go back and train all my people in the phone company. Well, guess what? I didn't think there was any way I could get the people in the phone company to do that. And so a few years later, after I left the phone company, I developed the QI Macros. And so the control chart wizard now makes that incredibly easy. You just select data with a mouse, click on the control chart wizard, and it will figure out, it'll go through the decision tree, get all the formulas, and then draw you a chart. Right? And it'll do it in about 2 seconds instead of about 2 hours, because that's how long it used to take us to do some of these things. I spent a week in a control chart class, and most of it was just calculating things on the old calculator, right? And most of the time we got it wrong, so that was always problematic, right? So that humans just can't do this very well, right? So we have to take it out of their hands. Now, I am stunned when I listen to people talk about control chart classes they're teaching that are a week long. Why? All right, if you can select data with a mouse, click on a control chart wizard button, and then spontaneously, quickly and easily get to the right chart with the right information and start reading the chart and tell what's going on with your data, that's what's important. In the class I attended, we only spent 2 hours talking about what the control chart told you. And the other 4.5 days were spent on how do we calculate a control chart. I think that's stupid, right? That's just a total waste of time. So how do we accelerate learning around control charts? We just make it easy, give people software that makes it happen. All right, I'm Jay Arthur. That's a little insight about the good old days of statistical process control.